Hello guys, and in this week's video, me and my dad are both out at Cowdenbeath Racewall. Tonight we're racing for the Turner Trophy, but we'll see how it goes, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. So, through the past week, my dad actually managed to get some stickers made up for my car, with the number down the side and my nameplate, and obviously the YouTube along the back. So there's been no real changes to either of the cars since the last meeting. Obviously my dad's Fiesta's not been out for a while. He had to do a bit of work on the other side there, on the driver's side, but he's sorted all that, and mine's has just got a few stickers on it. And now it was time for me and my dad's first race of the night. Let's see how we get on with this one. Right. The green flag dropped and the race was underway. My dad got a decent start, but mine wasn't the best. And coming into the first corner, disaster is about to strike. Walked out, so that's this race will work. I'm stuck right on the corner as well, right in the traffic. And I was right, my car was still halfway onto the track and I was right in the way of the traffic. But while I was off the track, my dad was in 6th place and he was absolutely flying. He manages to get down the inside of the 764 car and he's got a car ahead of him to catch now. Luckily for me though, there was an incident a few laps later which brought out the yellow flags, which meant I could get cleared off the track, so I was out of the way. It was a rolling restart off the yellows for my dad, who was currently in 4th place. It was a good restart for my dad, but none of the drivers actually noticed that the marshals were waving the red flags. But with the driver in front coming to a swift stop, my dad soon realised that the red flags were out. So, once again, it was a rolling restart, but because the drivers had passed my dad after the red flag, my dad was up to 2nd. So let's see how he gets on. And there's a bit of a close moment there for the Fiesta in front of my dad. And there's another yellow flag again, which means there's another rolling restart. So let's see if my dad can get on from this one. And somehow the two cars in front of my dad are able to make such a big gap for the restart already. Going into the last lap, my dad's got a battle for third position. The other driver just manages to get ahead, but my dad still finished in 4th place. Much better than I'd done in that race. But once me and my dad were back in the pits, it was a rush to get my car out for the next heat. After trying multiple times to get the drive shaft out of the hub, it just wasn't coming out. We didn't have spare parts with us for my car, and it wasn't looking good. The second heat was just about to start and we needed to get my dad ready into his car. So here's his race. And it's a good start for my dad. He manages to get a decent gap on the blue grades behind him. He's going at a good pace and he's managing to catch the lower graders in front of him. Manages to overtake two cars, which puts him up into second place. A few laps later, my dad's really catching up to that first place car. dad's trying everything to get in front of the 363 car, but it's just not working, which allows the other cars to catch up behind them. Just coming across the line, the 64 car makes it in front of my dad. It's a third place finish for my dad, which is pretty good. As soon as my dad got back into the pits, we tried to work on my car. We tried 3 different hubs and 2 different drive shafts. It just wasn't working for us. We ran out of time and it was time for the Turner Trophy. So here's how my dad got on. A brilliant start from my dad. He made a gap between the cars behind him and he was already passing some white roofs. The crash of the 363 car brings out the yellow flags. This lets my dad catch up to the cars in front, but it also lets the cars catch up behind him. And it's another good start for my dad. The car in first place though manages to get a massive gap already. A few laps later, there's another restart, so it's a current P3 for my dad. Let's see if we can keep going. And with only a couple of laps to go, my dad's in P7. The checkered flags were out and it was a 6th place finish for my dad. That was the Turner Trophy race, so there was a lot to race for there, so well done to my dad for getting 6th. So that is the Turner Trophy meeting over and done with. My dad had an alright night, but I've had an absolute nightmare. We've tried 3 hubs onto my car and none of them are sitting on the shock. It's just been an absolute nightmare. Done, what did I do? Half a lap in the first heat and that's all I've had. So my car's back on the trailer. Really disappointed tonight, really angry actually, but it's what it is. But my dad's car's still alright. Managed to get 6th, I think, in the Turner Trophy, so well done to him. He's had a good night. Proud of my dad, so well done to him. So a mixed night for me and my dad, a better night for my dad to be honest, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like this video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new or you're watching the videos and you're not subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.